Today is November the 6th, 11-6, and our title is Super 3D R. Super 3D R. Let's get our sketchbook opened up here. Okay. Please don't forget to put the date inside your box so I know when you did it. Alright, and let's go ahead and we're going to start from the bottom. And we're going to create a foreshortened square, which as you know is 2 dots on each side. Find the middle, go above and below, and connect those together. So you have basically what looks like a squash diamond. Okay? Then you're going to bring the left side up and the right side up, straight up and down, and those should be as equal as possible in length. Okay? Bring the middle up, and that one should be just a little bit longer than the other two. Okay, looks like I didn't get my line completely straight how I wanted, so I'm going to go back and fix that. There we go. Okay, now, from this point to this point, just like how this angles, so will this. And then from this point to this point, same thing. Okay, so it should never be straight, it should always be angling down. This is bothering me on the bottom, I'm going to fix this. There we go, that's better. Okay, so we're going to pull the R actually out of this box, and how we're going to do that is pretend like your R is coming across the top, and then all you're going to do really is just curve it right here, and then bring it down to the corner, just like that. That's it. Okay, pretty easy. So go ahead and erase what you don't need, which is basically this whole entire corner here. That way we can make way for the rest of this. Okay, so now you can see it a little bit better. Okay, at this point we need to bring in the bottom here, like that. So it's just like a little triangle cut out. And in fact, I need to straighten that line a little bit more. It's really important to line up your angles when you're doing this kind of work. You want to make sure that if it's supposed to be straight, make it straight. If it's supposed to angle, make it angle. Okay, so like the angle of this R is going like this, so should the other part of this R. Okay. There we go. Alright, and we just need to make the middle part of the R, and how we're going to do that is just follow this line straight up, right about there, and curve it. Okay, so now that we have the R, we just need to bring it back in some spots. You're going to leave actually this entire part the same. Nothing's going to change. What is going to change is when you get right to here, this point is going to come straight back just like that. It's going to follow this angle right here. And so will this part right here. Okay, so what that means is you're actually going to erase in the middle here and back here as well. Okay. Now, basically the only thing that's kind of off and is hanging out in space is this area right here. So right at this point, you're going to take it and you're just going to take it straight up and down. Right like that. Okay? And there you have that. So let's add some shading and we'll be done. I'm going to do a solid gray shading on the bottom of these R's. Or on the bottom of the R, I guess I should say on the legs of the R. Make that a medium or a dark gray. Just solid, no big deal. Okay, on both of them. Okay, just like that. And we're going to do a slightly lighter gray right next to it so it shows up better. Now I'm going to darken it as I get towards the center of this R right here. But the rest should be lighter so it makes it so you can see the difference between this part and this part. Okay, let's do a little bit of shading in here. So dark at the top, and as you curve it around, lighten it up. Just like that, nice and easy. Okay, and just a solid shading down the left side, maybe a medium or a light gray would be fine. I'm going to go very quickly down the middle, just like that. And then I'm going to go back and work a little more slowly to get the rest of it. Okay, just like that. Erase what you don't need. I made a little bit of a mistake up there. I'd like to get rid of that. Okay. I'm going to darken that just a bit. And there you have it. There is your Super 3DR. So I'd like you to make one of these today, please. Please make sure, line up those angles, okay? If the line is supposed to be straight, make it straight. If it's supposed to be at an angle, at a diagonal, make it at that diagonal. Watch which direction your lines are going. Also, make sure that you include all of your shading, including the bottom, the inside bottom, here, and then here on the left hand side. Please make sure you erase any lines or marks that you don't need.